It's been so long. Let's wait for everyone to come in. To everyone who is here in post, thank you so much for joining. Let's see if, I believe Fawn is going to be first. Hopefully you guys can hear me when people come in. Hopefully I have service this time. I should, because internet is on. Let's see what happens. Oh. Is it Fawn? Let's see. We got one. Hey, Terry, what's going on? Good to see you, Terry. How have you been? We got Terry in the house. That's awesome. Good stuff. Hopefully your weekend has been well so far. Nearing the end. Got two people. We got Terry and maybe Fawn for sweet tea. Who knows? Let's see. I'm about to do dishes and I needed something to listen to. Perfect timing. Oh, hell yeah. Some good old chores, Terry. Good to see you here. We got Miss Taurus in chat. That's awesome. How you doing, Miss Taurus? Hopefully doing well. It's good to see you here, my friend. Holy crap. I start a new job tomorrow and I have terrible anxiety. I believe in you, Terry. I believe in you. Without a doubt, you got this. I have faith. We got 5 people in chat. What time does your interview start, Terry? Oh, it's not interview, it's new job. I mean, what's your, what time are you starting your new job? Your first shift. First shift on the job. Cecely's here. Welcome in, Cecily. Hopefully doing well. We got Orpheus. We got Orpheus in chat too. The amazing husband. Oh, hell yes. Alive with Noah. What an awesome way to start this week. Hopefully you're well, bro. I'm doing well. Hopefully you and your family are doing well. Miss Taurus, you and the kiddos. Really hope every one of you are well. Good to hear Miss Taurus doing well. We got John in chat. No way John's in chat. No way John's in chat. That's awesome. 9 a.m. Okay, so it's a 9 to 5, Terry? 9 to 5? Let me know. What job is it? If you don't mind me asking. Miss Taurus says, doing well, thank you. Told the hubby about your video. How have you been? I'm doing excellent. Staying positive. Mentally, I'm doing well, so everything's all good. How have you been, Miss Taurus? John, how have you been? Good to see you here, John. I'm glad you're here, homie. Holy crap. Glad you're here. Fawn's in chat too. You guys can hear me all right? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Paranormal Papa Investigations. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you here. We got 10 people on. Good. I totally agree, Miss Taurus. She will be just fine tomorrow. Exactly. Gotta take the time. Absolutely. I totally agree, Miss Taurus. Yep. Exactly. 100%, Miss Taurus. First, the very first shift in your new job is so anxiety-inducing. When it's my first shift on a job, I'm like freaking, I feel useless. But of course, over time you get settled. Obviously, you guys know, and then you'll fit right in. So Terry, I believe you'll fit right in. Working at a gold and jewelry store. Oh, nice jewelry store. They buy and sell. It's people I worked for when I was in. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so it's people you know. Okay. Johns is almost done writing my first book, but I'm writing a series of books based on what I've come up with already. And essentially, I've got 4 books. When I write the first one, I'll give you a copy. Thank you, homie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mr. Job is in the house. That's awesome. Good to see you here, my friend. Welcome back. Great atmosphere. You have an amazing presence, Cecily. John says, I'm going to be writing a crazy freaking book about a witch. Hell yeah, dude. That sounds freaking intense. Good work. Yeah, finally, Fawn, right? It's been forever since I've been live. I have really bad anxiety and I don't have my meds anymore. God dang it. And bad anxiety too, but that's the worst. But we gotta pull through. We gotta pull through, Terry. Once you get up and go, do your thing for a couple of days, get a little bit comfortable, and then over throughout the months, you'll fit right in. You'll be just fine, my friend. Yes, his family I've known for years. Yeah, you're good. I believe you're okay, Terry. That's a benefit. You have the advantage, Terry. You have the advantage for this job. I believe you'll do just fine. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. That's awful. I'm sorry. Fawn had her sweet tea and drank it, of course. Of course you drank it, Fawn. Get some more. What are you doing? Mondale's in chat too. That's awesome. Good to see you here. Happy to have you here, sister. Time to sleep here, but just popping in and out to give you a cheer. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for popping in. So it's about like 11 or 10 p.m. where you're at right now, right? In the UK? I tried to go live earlier, but I'm sorry, Terry. Well, at least you gotta make some money now. You gotta make some money. It's always a good thing. Fawn says, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Good. Good, Fawn. I really hope you're doing well too. Good to hear that you're doing well. Bruce, welcome in, Bruce. People at the haunted house. Hell yes, dude. Kick ass. I believe in you. Scare people shitless. Thank you, homie, for popping in. I appreciate it. I gotta see you again sometime soon. John says my 2024 Outlander was total. Oh man, someone rear-ended me. Of course. God damn it! What town was it in? Why should it be Worcester? Paranormal Pop Investigation says, all the writers in here, I picked a great stream. I've been planning a book about paranormal investigations for new investigators. Oh, that's awesome, dude. What to expect, what they could experience mentally and physically. Dude, that's sick. It's freaking sick, dude. I want to read it. Oh, was it Terry? What made you decide to work at the store tomorrow? What made you decide on the job? Yeah, Fawn. Yeah, my hair is super long now. I have to get it cut soon. Probably around like freaking during the winter time, I believe. This has to go eventually. Dragon Ball Z meets The Conjuring. Fuck yes. Damn, dude. That's nuts. You don't hear that every day for a book. Dragon Ball Z meets The Conjuring is something that I've never heard before. That sounds like an amazing combo. Okay, so They is it so Terry? So Terry says I was in there selling some jewelry, and Greg told me they needed someone really bad. Is Greg your? I want to make sure. I want to clarify. Is Greg one of your family members, Terry? Let me know if you're open to telling me. All right, fine. No worries. You're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're all chilling. Got some people in the live. Here we go. Let's see here. Let me see if I missed anyone. No. I'm pretty sure I left my freaking journal at work today. I'm freaking. I want that shit back. It has everything that I worked for. Fawn says I have to grab some dinner. Noah, be right back. No worries, Fawn. No worries. It's about dinner time now. Fair enough. Son of my former lab manager, and he also worked in optical. Okay, I see. The son of my former lab. Okay, so you okay? Just I would tread lightly though, because honestly, Terry, like if people are hiring and they really need something, really need a body, I'd be a little bit cautious. There's a reason why they don't have a lot of people and kind of desperate, right? Sarah says here to chill because recovering from heart. Oh my God, Sarah. Holy crap. I'm very glad you're still here, Sarah. Holy crap. Jeez. Freaking miracle that you're here, Sarah. Wow. Sarah, I'm very grateful for you. Jesus. I can't imagine what you've been through. And you, Terry, too. I can't imagine it. Family is who's yeah, right. Damn. My next live, you have to tell me how everything goes with your new job, Terry. Any plans for a live on Halloween? Any investigations, maybe? Thank you for asking, Cecily. Yes, there is plans for Halloween. Every single year, I try to do this big thing with Halloween stuff for my channel. 2023 was when it really started. So it was 2023 was debunking an investigator in person, which was the Halloween special. 2024 was investigating a very famous house in New Hampshire that was, I believe, was a very significant video for a Halloween special. This year is going to be a cemetery that we've been to before. So there is going to be an investigation that's going to be uploaded on Halloween from my channel. It's not going to be as big of a special as my other last two previous Halloween specials, I believe. But there is going to be an investigation uploaded on Halloween, and I'm going to be filming on Halloween as well, or technically after Halloween. November 1st, 12 a.m. to 4, I believe, is the window to where ghosts can actually freaking come out more. The activity is more apparent during that weird time frame on November 1st, 12 a.m. to 4. So it's right after Halloween. And that's the time I go out to cemeteries and abandoned places that I know are haunted to capture activity, because during that time is the highest chance for you to get something. So every single year I spent time around that window right after Halloween, and it's been pretty fruitful for her. So this time around year 2025, I will be investigating a cemetery in New Hampshire. And I'll be uploading that Halloween video of filming on Halloween, after Halloween, whatever. It will be uploaded the week after. So there will be a Halloween special, and then me filming on Halloween will be uploaded the week after, if that makes sense. Welcome in, Jay. Jay's in chat. Let's go. Terry says, I know one guy quit because his other job wouldn't work around this one. Okay. The other person's moving out of state. Okay. Okay, so there's no signs of employees quitting because of management, so that's good. Sarah says, I'm glad to, or I had a lot of haunting to you. That's true. Well, Sarah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around. And seriously, blessings. Blessings to you and your family. I'm so grateful you are still here. Exactly, Cecilia. All Souls Day, November 1st. Yeah. Yep. So 12 a.m. I'll be filming. Seeing what I can capture. We got Donut in chat. There we go. Welcome in, bro. Okay, so was he a good manager? He must be a good manager then, right? What's your opinions on John says, I'm about to quit life, quit my job, go up north to, oh, dude. Northern Maine, live with my dad and write my books. Dude, that sounds like a dream. I freaking love Maine. Maine's so good. John says, my manager can suck a dick. Good. Good to hear, Terry. Good. My manager, I respect my manager. She can be very strict, but that's totally fine. She's just playing by the book. But a lot of people in my job don't like her because she yells at everybody. She yells at everybody. But I personally like my manager. Even though she yells at me too a lot, that's fine. I still respect her. She's doing her job. Donut says, I lost everything in a tornado the other week. Oh my God. What's up with all these tornadoes, bro? Everyone's getting freaking tornadoes. Damn, dude, I'm sorry, bro. That sucks. I'm sorry, bro. That's a nightmare. What's up with all these tornadoes? On my previous live stream, we got a couple people that got hit by a tornado too. What the hell's going on? Sorry about that, Donut. John says, my manager reduced my pay by 30%. What? That's messed up. No way Jackie's in here. No way. I missed you so much. Holy crap. Jackie, I missed you so much. I thought you were gone. Thank you for sticking around, my friend. Really hope, Donut, I really hope things get better, bro. Stay strong, homie. Stay strong. Prayers go out to you, homie. Good. I'm very glad. Very glad, Jackie. It's good to see you here, my friend. Holy crap. It's freaking awesome. No worries. No worries. Life is such a rabbit hole. Hopefully you're doing well, sister. Oh my God, we got Jackie in chat. I'm finally caught up with my videos. Freaking finally. There was a weird time during a couple weeks ago where I uploaded like 6 freaking videos in 1 week. Just to catch up with everything, but now I'm fully caught up, so my mental state is good. It's good. So the next video is gonna be another cemetery video. So There's going to be another abandoned location that I'm going to be filming, but I'm going to hold back on uploading for a couple weeks. In the meantime, there will be some more cemetery videos of just you and I going out to different cemeteries and testing things out. I'm pretty sure I talked about this before about I'm honestly sick of using 5 different cameras for one video and for one investigation. Like there's so many different things I need to focus on while on an investigation, and I don't really. Yes, I do need 5 cameras, but at the same time, uploading like editing the video to make it entertaining is hard with 5 freaking cameras. You have to like freaking sync everything up, and it's just nuts. So now what I'm going to do is just use basically just one camera or sometimes 2 and just go out to cemeteries. You and I go out there and see if we can catch anything through AVP recorders, spirit box, or just the camera mic itself, which I hope one of these days, at least before 2025 ends, we get something, some audio paranormal phenomenon through our camera microphone. That'd be sick. But as of right now, the future of the channel is more investigating, but more so not really investigating, more so casual ghost hunting. So I can't wait to show you guys what we catch, if we catch anything. You're always in my thoughts, Jackie. I talk to Annie about you all the time. I'm like, where's Jackie been? Okay, so I'm always looking out for your comments, Jackie. I'm like, where's Jackie? I think you. I'm not too sure if you remember. I believe you do. There was a time I was like, damn, I missed Jackie. So I freaking replied to one of your old comments that I already replied to. And I was like, I freaking miss you, man. What the heck? Go to Westboro, Massachusetts, next to Curry Printing or Painting on Route 9. There's an abandoned home, front door wide open. Oh, crap, really? Good to know. Thank you, homie. I don't care how many cameras you have. You're real, unlike Sam and Colby, who suck ass. They are entertaining. I'll give them that. They are entertaining. Thank you, homie. But yes, to HelloFit, I'm really done using 5 different cameras, from trail cameras to RLA cameras. It's just going to be me, a GoPro, and sometimes my Sony camera for my microphone. Other than that, 2 cameras going into the cemetery, talking to the air. Hopefully someone comes through, and yeah. It's going to be like 15-minute videos, maybe 20 minutes max, maybe 25 max. Still ain't sure. Let's see. Jackie says, as I said, just went down a different rabbit hole for a while, but would never ban you. Just went MIA. No worries. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm glad you're here. Are you doing well, Jackie? Hopefully everything's okay. They're entertaining, John says, if you're into Sam slowly transforming into oh god. John always compares fake ghost hunters to freaking celebrities. Like what was Explorer Josh? It was what did John say it was Explorer Josh? It was Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice. Still breathing. Jackie says, how are Annie and Jacob? They're both doing well. I'm not too sure where Annie is right now today, but we just hung out and went to Niagara Falls up in New York for a little vacation like a couple days ago. Jacob's doing well. Jacob's doing well too. He's probably out there filming right now in a abandoned location. But he's definitely gonna come home soon and come to the apartment. Let's see. Jackie, I want to ask how you been. How have you been? Terry says, I liked Sam and Kobe when they only did Urbex. Me too. Me too, Terry. Me too. Me too. They were so good at Urbex. Oh my goodness. Omar is a Temu version of Drake. Yes. Josh is a Temu, yes. Yeah, a vanilla ice cream. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube Urbex anymore, to be honest. I feel like most of my time is like gone to just editing my own stuff. Yes, doing better now. Yeah, a couple months ago I wasn't doing so hot for sure. But you know how it is. I mean, life is always up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down until we drop dead. Good. Good to hear, Fawn. Good to hear. We got a good team. I love this team so much. You guys are freaking phenomenal. So the next video is going to be Gilson Cemetery. We're back at Gilson Cemetery in Nashua, New Hampshire. And we're just going to freaking investigate that again and see what we can catch. I want to do at night this time. Just like the first time I went there to upload a video a couple years back. And just a refresher, the Gilson Cemetery is the one with the children gravestones that I uploaded not too long ago, and the broken, shattered gravestones as well. I truly believe that those are the cemeteries that we should be investigating, is the ones that have broken headstones. Because in my personal opinion, I believe those are the best ones, because I believe that spirits, they'll be freaking pissed if they know that their gravestone is vandalized by some freaking kid, you know? So as a ghost, I believe that they're more active. So Gilson Cemetery in Nashua, New Hampshire is going to be our next place again, even though we've already been there 2 times already. 2 times on video. 6 times in total, including YouTube and off YouTube. Learn to rest, not to quit. Yes. Yes. Never giving up on you guys, ever. I have, that's the thing with this year, is that I've taken a lot of breaks, and that needs to stop. That really needs to stop. This year I had like 3 breaks. I wasn't uploading for a month in April, and then I started to upload like 5 videos in 1 week, and then it happened in July, and then it happened a couple months ago at this point. September? No, August. August or September? Anyways, I've had a couple of breaks, and when you see me not upload, that means that I'm not doing good mentally. Back on a Noah train. Back on a Jackie train. Well, I've always been on a Jackie train. We've had rain here yesterday, and today I'm jealous. We're going through a freaking severe drought right now. We had only like 1 day of rain the past month. Probably more than that. One day of rain the past freaking month and a half, probably. Always be careful while exploring these places, Noah? Oh, of course. Of course. I mean, I'll be honest. Sometimes I don't wear masks. Sometimes I do. I guess it depends on the day. There's a lot of times where I have my masks in my backpack, and then I go out and I'm like, okay, I got my spirit box, I got this. Let's get out of here and walk to the band place. Walk to the band place, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my mask. Too late now. We can't walk 30 minutes back to my car where I parked You know what I mean? Like, so there's sometimes where I do forget my mask because my mask is in various parts of my backpack, just like everything else. I do need to get better at it, but at the same time, also it does, in the back of my mind, I know that sometimes I don't want to wear a mask because of the fact that you guys won't be able to hear me that well. Just a simple, what the hell is it called? It's in my car right now. It's a filtering mask for like dust and let's see. Yes, Jackie. Yeah. We don't always want, Jackie says we don't always want to do what we should be doing. Yes, that's true. Yes. I mean, I do try. I do try. But also, when I'm filming and I forget, I'm like, you know what? That's perfectly okay. Because now I can actually freaking, you guys are able to hear me on video. Instead of me sounding like, okay, guys, this is this, this is that, this is this. Fawn says, I always enjoy seeing your videos, Noah. Thank you, Fawn. I appreciate you tuning in. But yes, I've gone through the simplistic route now. It's not highly edited videos anymore like I used to because I feel like with my channel, I'm too small of a channel to be going this hard on editing, to be honest. Maybe it's, I don't know. I've uploaded a lot of heavy edited videos for the past couple months, and then it got nowhere. It didn't really, the views weren't there. So I was like, you know what? It's better to go simple with a couple of cameras because, I mean, the views will be the same amount anyways. So now I'm going through the simplistic route. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go a couple of cameras and that's it. Instead of stressing, oh shit, I have to take care of this camera. Oh, this camera shut off. Now I have to freaking make sure that lines up while editing when I get home. You know what I mean? Like there's so much different factors. Hey Jeffrey, what's going on, bro? I know I'm kind of all over the place with my words, but Jeffrey's in chat of Lou. Oh, Lou's in chat too. Welcome in, Lou. Welcome in, Jeffrey. Two amazing men. How have you been, gentlemen? How have you been? Bobby, what's going on, homie? Good to see Bobby here too. It's getting kind of dark now. Hopefully you guys are able to see me. Bobby, how's the restaurant going? I really hope it's going well. It's supposed to be fun and not stressful. Yes, Jackie. And I've been stressed. I'm not gonna lie. I've been stressed trying to get the best quality videos. And the editing takes sense. So even Annie can confirm, like there's a lot of times where I don't sleep because I'm too focused on the video. I have to get this video out. And then it flops. And I'm like, this whole year I have been sleeping, but there's a lot of videos where I did not sleep to get this video out in time. And then it fucks me mentally because I have no sleep and the video bombs. I'm like, okay, what the hell? What the hell do I do? But now it's like, you know what? Screw the heavy editing. Simplistic video. Us, you and I going to a cemetery. Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Come out! Come out! And see if freaking a ghost pops out of nowhere. And then boom. If not, still uploading. Restaurant's going well, but busy? I bet, dude. I bet it's getting close to the holidays. It's getting close to the holidays. You know how it is. It's good to see Jeffrey and Lou in here. That's awesome. Good to see you here, homies. Bobby's chefing it up, Fawn. Bobby's chefing it up. Sir Pomp, welcome in, Pomp. John says, I suggest simple videos. Less times editing, more time advertising it through social media. Yes, I'll be honest. I'm terrible at advertising through social media and stuff. I'm terrible at it. I'm very lazy at that. Of course, I'm still young, but when I was younger, I used to be really on. I would upload like freaking on Facebook all the time and Instagram. But nowadays, when I got older, when I get older, I stopped really using any of that stuff. You know, I rarely really upload on other social medias to advertise my channel, which is a problem. Now is the time where I should be doing that more than ever, but I'm not, and that's a problem. So yes, I've been super lazy at promoting my stuff out on different platforms, for sure. I'm out of sync? Oh God. Uh-oh. Oh no! Not again. Jeffrey says, I'm glad to see and hear the spirits you have caught on your voice, on your videos. It was pretty nuts the couple of times with the spirit box. It was pretty nuts. I wish we got EVPs on our cameras. Thank you, Jeffrey. Let's see. Am I out of sync, y'all? Really hope that. Good. Good to hear, Jackie. Thank God. John says, the problem that you're having is you're creating high quality videos for a small audience. Spend more time building that audience through social media. Reach out and focus on simple videos instead. Yes. I feel like these heavy edited videos need to be worked on way later when we have a bigger family. But as of right now, yes, it is so much easier to get things out if I just upload a couple cameras walking into a cemetery or a abandoned place. Because before, even with abandoned locations, I mean, the abandoned locations are the easiest to upload because I have a GoPro on my head and my Sony camera. Sony camera in hand, and that's it. 2 cameras. Even that was at a point I started getting tired of it. Probably because the paranormal editing got a little bit heavy. But now it's like I can go. Nowadays, I try to change my things to where it's easier for me to film and to upload. So now all I have is really my GoPro, and it's not on my head anymore. It's on my hand, and we just go into a abandoned location, see everything, be there for about 20 minutes, and leave. Pick 3 social medias: TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, or go-tos. I'm going to say Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Jeffrey says, maybe you will get a spirit on video sometime in the future. I will. Jeffrey, I will, homie. I mean, I'm never going to give up. So no matter what, eventually we will capture something on camera. It's going to take us a long while. Oh, I'm like 6 years in. There has to be something happening soon. We have to capture something on camera. The times I have captured something on camera, I don't believe it. After a couple months, I'm like, wait a minute. This could be my hour light reflection, for example. Like the spirit that I thought I captured in that abandoned church, if you guys remember. I'm not too sure if you guys remember. There was, over the summer of last year, there was a shadow figure that we caught. And it was through my IR light cameras. So there's an IR light camera on top of the loft of the church, facing the altar. And while I was walking towards the front doors, facing the camera on top of the loft, it caused a IR light reflection, and it looked like a shadow figure going through behind me, going really fast. But my other cameras did not capture it, besides the one on top of the loft. And for a while, I asked you guys, like, do you think this is a ghost? And I thought it was personally a ghost for a while. Until, and this happens often, is where I think I captured a ghost, and then months down the line, I look back at it, and I'm like, wait, this ain't nothing. So, for example, that church that I thought we captured a ghost, well, first of all, that shadow figure in that church that I thought I captured, it was during the day. And I believe that shadow figures during the day, null and void, done. Not a shadow figure, not a shadow figure. If it's during nighttime and we capture a shadow figure and there's no lights, there you go. You know? But a couple months after I uploaded that video, I was like looking back on it, give me some time to like process everything and give it time to just, you know, be away. And when I came back to it, I was like, wow, like it's not a ghost. It was just an IR light reflection. But at the time, I was like, holy crap, that's a ghost. But it happens sometimes. It does happen sometimes. Mistakes happen. But also in that video, I never claimed it was a ghost. I just asked you guys if it was. Because in the video, I was like, shadow figures during the day was null and void, so it possibly is nothing. Also could be something. But now, it's confirmed it's nothing. 100%. And there's other times where I forget that I've captured a ghost. Like words coming through my actual camera microphone. And I would forget I've captured those things. And then years down the line, I look back at my old videos. I'm like, wait a minute, I caught that? We got Roxy? No way we got Roxy in here. I haven't seen you in forever, Roxy. You know, I was just passing through my comments on my old videos. And I saw you. I was like, where's Roxy at? Haven't seen you since like the very beginning of the year. Roxy, I missed you. We got Kat in too. That's awesome. We got Kat in here. Good to see Kat in here as well. Hell yes, dude. We're rocking right now. That's awesome. Going into alert mode, but keeping it running to help. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Going all lurky turkey. Terry says, Fawn, I'm Southern, but only drink until... Oh, okay, I thought... Terry, oh no, never mind. I was thinking about Mellendale. I'm Southern, but only drink unsweetened iced tea. I'm surprised I haven't been kicked out. That's hilarious, Terry. That's too good. Terry drinks unsweetened. Unsweetened is pretty good. I like unsweetened. I like both. Terry says, I was a paranormal investigator off and on for 10 years. I never caught anything. That's how you know. That's how you know you're doing things right. We don't capture much. I bet you debunk well, Terry. I really do. We do get orbs, though. Fair. That's awesome. No spirits on my phone cameras either. I've only caught one orb, I believe. And that was 2 years ago. And it's on my channel. I believe that orbs, they're non-transparent. And they are very solid. And they're jelly-like. Most of the time, 99% of orbs, of course, as you guys know, are dust or insects out of focus on the screen. I believe a lot of orbs are just nothing, but real orbs are very solid. You can't see through them, and they move unpredictably. These anomalies, they can be caught through IR light cameras, and they dart around. Dust would go in a predictable direction, and of course insects, somewhat. But I truly believe I've caught an orb once throughout my 6 years, and it was at the North Bridge in Concord, Massachusetts, where the Revolutionary War started in 1716. In April 19th, 1716. The shots heard around the world. I believe that war sites are imprint hauntings. They're so residual. So no matter what time of day it is, you'll capture something. It's a time loop. So I truly believe that what I caught that day was legit. And then 2 years later, I've not caught an orb since. Only one orb. I wish I counted how many times I've investigated ever in my life, you know? Like 1 out of like 400 investigations, I've caught one orb. Jeffrey says, I'm getting EVPs simply on my Samsung Galaxy Android phone. Yep, you truly can. And it's loud and clear most of the time. Hell yes. Is it through a simple voice recorder, Jeffrey? Let me know. Let's see here. Let me see if I'm trying to catch up with everybody. Tina, wait, Tina. I missed out on you, Tina. I'm sorry. I recently discovered your channel. I really enjoy what you do. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. Thank you, sister. It's good to see you here. Hopefully you're still here. I didn't mean to, I totally missed out on your chat. I didn't see your chat. Julie, welcome in, Julie. We got Julie in chat too. Jeffrey says electric energy anyway, somehow, right? How you mean? Like the electromagnetic energy from the planet? I truly believe that it's not 100% proven, obviously, but in my beliefs, I believe that spirits can manifest through electromagnetic fields from the air, from the plants, the frickin' nature, basically, right? And water vapor in the air. Water is very, very, very profound, very important when it comes to investigations. I mean, water is a powerful thing. It can kill you. It helps you survive. Powerful water currents. If you're in a cemetery with water around, investigate it. You'll be surprised. Ghosts are nature. Terry says, Jackie, that can cause you a lot of problems. I'm sure you've already been told that. I'm missing the context of that one because I'm reversing through the chat, so I'm seeing. Let's see. Jackie says most orbs can be as you lot say above, but now and again, as Noah just said. Julie's in chat. That's freaking awesome. I've been to Waverly Hills and had personal experiences, but no evidence. What have you seen? I'm curious. Have you been touched at all by a ghost, Terry? I want to know. I believe that that spirits, most of them are good, right? Not a lot of them are bad. But most of the time, if a ghost touches you, it's more of a loving touch. It's more as affectionate. It's an affectionate touch. Usually like a caress through your arm or through your back and shit. But feelings, I want to say this. I believe feelings don't mean shit when it comes to paranormal anything. But sensing is a different story. You know how like someone can be behind you, like a human being behind you, and you can just sense that they're there without you seeing them? That's basically like a ghost, like you having that sense. And I truly believe that marijuana, since it's from nature, right? Marijuana is nature, and freaking mushrooms enhances you finding paranormal activity. Acid doesn't, alcohol doesn't. But I truly believe that that marijuana and shrooms can help you actually capture a ghost, because it helps your senses, especially marijuana. Jeffrey says, yes, my phone's microphone pick up the spirit voice and the whispers. That's badass. That's badass, Jeffrey. Good work. Oh, okay, I see, Jeffrey. I see. Orbs, I meant electric. Yes. Anomalies, yep. Devin, welcome in, homie. Portals always have orbs. There's places like Arizona on the reservations. They show up in large groups and don't instantly disappear after 3 seconds or less. Devin, it's good to see you here, homie. We got Devin. Lynn, welcome in. We got Lynn too. No way we have Lynn. Hello, Noah. I was talking to someone at work about your videos. Oh, thank you. And he wrote your name down, so he will check them out later. Thank you, Lynn. I did show him a little of your last video today. He thought it was cool. Lynn, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. I have to go to, I'm not going to say the town, of course, but I have to go to your work so I can see you again someday. Terry says, weird stuff happens in New Mexico too. I bet. Jeffrey says, I felt bad you got no EVPs at the Hoosick Tunnel. I get them there with my phone most of the time. Jeffrey, why haven't you and I filmed at the Hoosick Tunnel together? But there was one time. Okay, so 2 times, technically. 2 times I've caught EVPs in the Hoosick Tunnel. One of them was during the summer of 2023. If those who don't know, the Hoosick Tunnel is a 5-mile long tunnel here in Massachusetts that costed the lives of 195 men, and they died by falling rocks. They died by nitroglycerin, and this is during a time where nitroglycerin was first invented. So they were testing it inside the tunnel around the 1850s, and then they blew each other up. Ventilation fires what caused a lot of death. Elevator shafts falling. Floods. And this tunnel, I believe, is truly haunted. But it is an active train tunnel. I've been 2 miles deep, almost halfway, caught nothing. And then a couple times after filming and investigating, caught nothing. And then during the summer of 2023, I went back, and I truly believe I got something on my EVP recorder. And it sounded like a man, and he said, move if you got the chance. And how I know that why I think it's real is because the EVP was reverbed as well. So the voice was echoing as well. So that, I believe, was real. And then there was another time on my spirit box. At that point, obviously I still have to tread lightly with spirit boxes. Can't confirm this is actually something or not. But I was entering the tunnel, and on a spirit box, this is the only time I got something on the spirit box, by the way, in this tunnel. And I've been there over 15 to 20 times. I've caught the word, it was a woman, saying initial. That's it. But I have caught an EVP on the tunnel. Once. Let's see. John says, I'm just editing my book while listening. Dude, I want to read your book someday, dude. When you freaking upload, when you upload that freaking upload, as in like a YouTube video, I'm dead. When you publish it, freaking I want to put it on the back of my bookshelf, dude. We have some of our channel members' books back here. Paul one of our channel members before he left. I have some of his stuff in the back there. Really good man. I miss him. But I will love, John, I will love to have one of your books in the back here so I can read it. Tina's still in chat. Thank you, Tina, for sticking around. Yeah, who's a tunnel? Florida and Massachusetts. Roxy says, is there a good touch and a bad touch from a ghost? Yes. Okay, so hear me out, Roxy. How you know how you know that this is a real scratch or a fake scratch on YouTube is when you look at the scratches, a ghost, when they scratch you, it is very like a knife, basically, right? I believe it comes in threes. How you know it's fake is if the scratches are more than 3 or less than 3, and they're very thick. Of course, looking like fingernails. But I truly believe that spirits can cause harm to you. Being a paranormal investigator can be dangerous. I believe that scratches come in threes, and they're more of like slits. Like someone just took a couple knives and just... So there is a good and bad touch for sure. Terry says, I didn't see anything. I heard raspy breathing in my ear. I heard women's voices when no one was around. I smelled coffee and syrup in the kitchen. That's interesting. Smell is very is a good candidate for paranormal activity. I smelled disinfectant. I'm probably forgetting some. Okay. 2006. Interesting. Fawn says, I'm surprised J-Mass is not here. I know, right? Bro's out filming, I think. Good work on him. Jeffrey says, my YouTube channel has my videos on the ghost EPs. I got on them. Okay, so I need to check them out. I did not know you uploaded, homie. I'll have to freaking check that out. Let's see. Well, you have Who's to Tell videos too, homie? I didn't know that. Huh. Wow. The man saying move on your video. I remember you did get a... No, don't apologize, homie. Don't apologize. I want to go to Ireland one day. One of our previous channel members, and she's still here, Linda. Linda's from Ireland. I have her... she get to meet her kids' drawing. That was super cute. And I have her Ireland magnet on the fridge. I really want to go to Ireland, so I want to see you, and I want to see Linda up there. Kilkee Castle in Ireland? Okay. Wayne, welcome in, homie. Good to see you, Wayne. My man, what's going on, bro? Jackie says, still listening, going outside for a medical ciggy. No worries, Jackie. Jeffrey says, ghost scratch. Yes, bad touches are like that, basically. Yes, yep. We got Ruth. Ruth's in here too. That's awesome. Good. Ruth, how is everyone? How is the family doing? How's the animals doing? I saw your Facebook post, Ruth, about I think was your I don't remember if it was your pet cat or pet dog, and it was replaced with an AI piglet, right? That was so good. I loved it. Thank you, Wayne. Very metal. Hell yes, dude. Yeah, Roxy, I want to visit Ireland. It'll be cool to visit you one day. Mark's in chat too. No way Mark's in chat. Welcome in, Mark. Welcome back, bro. Jeffrey says, or being pushed down or slapped a punch has been experienced. Yes. One of my investigators he was going down the stairs one day on a haunted location that we investigated in here in Massachusetts. One of my team members, and to him, it felt like he almost got pushed down. There was like, it felt like what he explained was two fists pushing down on him down the stairs like this, like preventing him from going upstairs. Yep, for sure, Jeffrey. Yep. John says, I'm going to have print and audio version available as well as plushies. Oh, frick yeah, dude. I wish I could swear, but I have to monetization, you know. I know a plushie maker in Poland that does it for cheap, and it is in Chinese. Okay. Shit. Dude, I can't wait I can't wait to see what you're cooking right now. Roxy says, I go to graveyards with my spirit box, and I always get scared. Is that normal? Okay. Fear is healthy. When you're going out to investigate, Roxy, fear is so healthy. It brings out, okay, so I know you don't really want to hear this, but fear brings out the nasty. It does. I love bringing friends that are easily startled when it comes to investigating, because ghosts feed off of that. I believe that ghosts do feed off emotions. If you're angry, then they retaliate. Or you know, that's just one example. You know, different emotions, whatever. But fear that brings out some shit. But fear is absolutely healthy. You need that. You need that. It's normal. Take deep breaths, though. Take deep breaths. Close your eyes. So the spirit box. I truly believe in the spirit box still. I know a lot of debunkers don't like them, but I mean, I showed you guys the evidence, what I've captured. So the spirit box, I truly believe that the white noise energy, it does call and pull them in. So you're more easy to capture evidence if you have it on, because you have all those energies at once. The radio wave energy, the broadcasting through the speaker, the sweep rate energy, and the white noise energy, all those energies allow them to be more present. What's the word for it? Fuck, what's the word for it? Hold on. The hell is the word for it? The fuck's the word for it? God damn. 1 second, y'all. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. I'm blanking. Oh my god, I have it at the tip of my freaking tongue. What the hell is the word for it? It'll click to me in a second. Hold on. Jeffrey says, remember to put on earbuds and while listening to my videos or headphones. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Always gotta do that with looking up paranormal evidence, for sure. Dude, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Jeffrey says, or anyone's videos too, can hear EVP so much better. Yes, yeah. Good to hear, Ruth. Good to hear everything's all well. Wait, it's still on the tip of my tongue. It's still on the freaking tip of my tongue. Oh my god. Inflames! It inflames shit. That's what it does. So having the spirit box on inflames shit. There you go. Wayne says, is that a lighthouse I see on the shelf? Yes. Yes. Lubeck, Maine, in New England. That's the lighthouse. So it's near the border of Canada. I got that lighthouse from Arcadia National Park in Maine. Let's see. John says, dumb question. Wet dreams, ghosts or not ghosts? No. But if you're sleeping in a known haunted location that you truly believe is haunted, that you've seen shit there and there's activity usually, if you sleep in that location, you're more likely to get shit coming in your dreams. But when you get home and you sleep after, you're not gonna get anything. But I truly believe that dreams can do stuff. Spirits can be sexual, I believe. Let's see. Jeffrey says, I've had my shirt pulled at by spirits and tickling on my elbow. Spooky. God, that's nuts. That's nuts. When was that? Where was that? Fawn says, Noah, is that a fish tank behind you? Just curious. Yes. It's one of those like freaking early 2000s fish tanks. Remember these things? Oh gee. Don't those things like catch on fire back then? I gotta be careful. Roxy said, I'll keep doing it. Thank you. Hell yes. Absolutely, Roxy. Fear is healthy. It's okay to be scared. So make sure the cameras are running, though. Make sure the cameras are rolling. Cameras, obviously, cameras are the most important tool when it comes to ghost hunting. Without cameras, you're not ghost hunting. So always gotta bring a camera, no matter what, whether it's your phone, anything. John says, I sent you an email with a bullet point version of what happens, Noah. Now imagine that bullet point version fleshed out into a novel. Okay, I can't wait. In one chapter. Mark says, there's something really cool and spooky about lighthouses. I agree. Maine has a lot of spooky lighthouses. I've always wanted to investigate a lighthouse. Last year, we were going to investigate an abandoned lighthouse. There was an abandoned lighthouse. I'm not sure if you guys remember the abandoned church that I explained earlier, and that island that we kayaked to. John, you know, freaking, I'm just gonna say the name because this place is being demolished as of right now. It's Long Island off of the coast in Boston. So right next to Logan Airport. And there is an abandoned lighthouse on that island. Non-use. And Annie and I were supposed to kayak back to the island after we filmed twice there. We filmed once there to explore the abandoned property, which was the homeless shelters. And the second time we went there to investigate the morgue and to investigate the abandoned graveyard. And if I do recall, I did capture something in that abandoned graveyard, but only through my spirit box. So tread lightly with that one. But we didn't make it to that lighthouse the second time. So we were going to film a third part to this series to investigate the old forts, the World War II fort on that island. There's so much things on the island. Abandoned morgue, abandoned playroom with kids' toys everywhere, if you guys remember. Abandoned hospitals, abandoned freaking cemeteries, abandoned lighthouses, abandoned school buses. Nuts. That urbexer's dream right there. The third part of that series was supposed to come out, but the kayaking there was like, the trip was around 2 hours of kayaking in the middle of the ocean, while ferries are running through where our route is, or whatever you call it. So we were like, the third time we were going, we inflated our kayak. It's not a real kayak, it's an inflatable one. And once we set up, Annie and I were like, do we really want to do this right now? Do we really want to suffer 2.5 hours all the way back to this island that we've already went to twice already for this lighthouse? It would be really cool, but is it really worth it? And we didn't do it. We went back home. The 2 times that we have kayaked to this island, it was not good. We struggled pretty bad, but we made it. Middle of the ocean. Mark says, there's something really cool and spooky about... yeah, I read that one from Mark. Jay says, what would you suggest you have for equipment to start investigating? Cameras. Cameras, Jay, 100%. Just you as a ghost hunter, you can say that you went out to ghost hunt if you just had a camera and went to whatever that you researched. You know what I mean? So you can go out to a cemetery or a band place or a freaking haunted mansion or whatever. Supposedly haunted mansion. A camera, you can say that you ghost hunted. Other than that, tier list. Camera first, number 1. Second piece of equipment, IR lights attachment. You need that to flood the area of light. I would not recommend night vision cameras. I would only recommend infrared cameras because night vision seems to pull light out of nowhere, and that messes up things. So if you do capture something on camera, you're using night vision, you're not using IR, that could be a reflection. You know what I mean? A night vision pulls random light out of freaking nowhere, and it's not good. It's not good. At that point, you cannot tell if it's a ghost or not. Something with IR light cameras, what it is that maybe the air is different here to where they are, and the IR light is able to detect it. IR light attachments help, like I said, to flood the area of light, so you have the highest chance of capturing paranormal activity. The third thing is EVP recorders. EVP recorders are great. You can't go wrong with EVP recorders unless it's a the hell is it called? DR60. That's bullshit. Phones, I wouldn't really recommend too, but if it's just a simple voice recorder Jeffrey has, I would recommend it. But also, I would be kind of wary because you guys know how phones are. Wayne says, great. I've had an ornament of a lighthouse. That's sick. And yours has given me the idea of inserting lights to it. Dude, that'd be badass. Roxy says, no, your room looks beautiful. Need some Halloween gear. Yes, yes. I wanted to go to Spirit Halloween, and I went, and there was nothing I wanted. 5 years ago, I got that from Spirit Halloween. There's a couple other things too. The cobwebs above me, if you guys can see that. Jeffrey says, my dad says to me, don't call spirits ghosts. Just call them spirits. I agree with him. Well, fair enough. I don't blame you, dude. I mean, that's... Jackie says, back in the room. Back. Done smoking a ciggy. Is Lou still here, Jeffrey? Let me know. Really hope Lou is doing well, too. Fawn says, you're so brave, Noah, by going to these abandoned places. Thank you, Fawn. Thank you. Yeah, they're so freaking dangerous. I'm surprised my clumsy ass hasn't fell in through the floor. I know lava lamps used to catch on fire. Yes. Not sure about the novelty fish tanks. Yeah, before those fish tank things, they used to catch fire. Jackie says, don't forget to hit the live chat and the likey button. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Jeffrey says, getting my shirt pulled at my home and my brother-in-law and Lou's home. Okay. Oh, brother-in-law's home. Sorry. Huh. Rocky said, you should do the abandoned lighthouse for sure. I want to. But since summer's over, I'd have to wait till next year. Oh my God, Carla's in chat. Welcome in, Carla. Good to see you here. Welcome in, sister. Thank you, Carla. You didn't have to. You did not have to do that, my friend. Seriously. You did not have to do that. By the way, speaking of, with channel members, to all the channel members out there is going to be a freaking channel membership video coming out next couple of days. It is, again, another ghost hunt. And it's exclusively for you guys. I'll be honest, I've caught nothing on this video, but I still want to upload it anyways, and I just want to give it to you guys for a treat. There was a couple of videos that were supposed to be exclusively for you guys, but never made it never made it on YouTube because of the fact that technical difficulties through my software with OBS. So I recorded a couple of reaction things to my old videos that never uploaded, and I was supposed to send it to you guys, to all my channel memberships out, to all my channel members out there. But every single time I record it, it would frick up either by lag or the chat screen's in the way and it's blocking half the screen, yada, 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 yada. But this one's already ready to be uploaded for you guys. So guaranteed there is going to be a video a couple days from now for exclusively to the channel members out there right now. So Carla, thank you. You did not have to become a channel member, but thank you so much, sister. Thank you. I keep talking very fast. I need to talk very, very slow because for myself, I need to stop talking fast. Roxy says, can you tell me how to be positive to get a YouTube video going? Roxy, I would just start. But what are you planning to do for your YouTube channel? Let me know. Do you want to, is it paranormal or is it something else? Let me know so I can steer you to the right direction there. Jackie says masks, LOL batteries. Yes. I like that tall ship on your shelf. Oh, thank you. You guys remember these? Hold on. OG masks. Jackie, I stopped wearing my mask for now. I'm getting tired of wearing a mask. Jackie says, you not bean dusting? Oops, sorry, caps. Mark says, you can get really good free audio recording phone apps that record in WAV. Okay, WAV files. I'd probably use an external mic, though, to make it better. Fair enough. I haven't used WAV for a long while. I've surprisingly been using, this is an old file label, AVI. Do you remember AVI, Mark? Some of my RLI cameras have AVI formatted, which is strange, and it fucks up my editing. And I swore, God damn it. If you ever visit Florida, I want to investigate with you. Dude, that'd be sick. I want to go to Florida sometime soon for Robert the Doll. And if I'm passing you, that'd be freaking awesome, Terry. I would love to meet you. Jeffrey says, my apartment has a lot of vehicle models and antiques in it. Dude, that's badass. I love that. Lou is in his room now. I'm still here. Dude, I will love to see what you have for your models and shit. Fawn says, I just got me a lava lamp for my birthday. Dude, hell yes. That's awesome, Fawn. Jeffrey says, we're eating supper in 5 minutes. What are you having, Jeffrey? Let me know. Jackie says, spoilers. John says, I've been smoking cigars lately. Hell yes. I don't think I've ever smoked a cigar. You know what would be badass? You and I smoking a cigar together. Fawn says, damn, that sucks. I'm not a member. Oh, I can't watch Noah. No worries, Fawn. You don't have to be a member, though. Well, you have to be a member for the channel membership video. But you don't have to sign in for a channel member. Carla is awesome like that. Carla is just an amazing, amazing woman. Her and her family is just legendary. Beautiful people. Jeffrey says, my recent videos have me saying address on them. Write to me and Lou. Hopefully we can meet someday. My recent videos have me saying address on them. Wait, what do you mean, Jeffrey? Saying address on them. Write to me. Oh, okay. I see now. I see. Yes. Okay, perfect. Do you mind, if you can, Jeffrey, do you mind sending me the videos so I can write? Okay, yes, okay. My address, Jeffrey says. Okay. We'll be sick to have any right too. Jackie says, time to become a member. If Fawn doesn't want to, she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. Carla says, oh no, I have to update my payment info. And no. Carla, seriously? 1 month is enough. Don't worry. You don't need to do that, Carla. Seriously. You being here is enough. I don't need your money. Any of y'all, I don't need your money. I'm here for you guys, not for the freaking stuff. Come on. So guys, stay away from the cards. Use it for your family. You guys have families. You guys have children. Use your money that way, please. Jeffrey says, and Lewis is the same address of... Okay, yes, yep. Roxy says, I'm big into paranormal and band places. Yes. You and me both. Ding. Roxy, I appreciate you. Mark says, yep, AVI. Old ass formatting right there. Jenny O hot dogs for supper, dude. Yes. What you gonna put on your hot dogs? Do you like relish, Jeffrey? Let me know. I like relish. Garden salad? Okay, what you got in a garden salad? You got onions. See, I'm talking fast again. Onions, cucumbers, maybe. Tomato. Motorcycle outside my house. Tomato. What dressing? Mark, seriously, brother, you did not have to do that. Thank you for the. Thank you, Mark, for 13 months, brother. Thank you, but seriously, you did not have to do that, homie. Jeffrey says, can we say emails on here to write to each other and meet someday? Yes. Would you want my email, Jeffrey? Let me know. Jackie says, I've been watching too much GW. Wait, Jackie, I need to see that abbreviation. What's the what does GW mean? I'm missing out, Jackie. Yes, relish and onions. Yeah, that's how I do it too. Lynn says, hey, what are you doing for Halloween, Noah, this year? Graveyard. I have to work the next day, so I won't be up late. Lynn, so there's going to be I'm probably going to work. I don't know the schedule just yet. My schedule is pretty sporadic since I'm working in a restaurant. But I'm probably going to be working Halloween because my coworkers are all parents. So they're probably going to be taking their kids out. So I'm for sure going to be working that day for the 9 to 10 hours. And then after my shift, I'm going to chill, probably cook some seafood at my house, and then go straight to the cemetery at 12 a.m. November 1st. So I'm going to stay up all night. What you going to do, Lynn? Let me know. I'm curious of what you're going to do, Lynn. You and me both are going to be working. Jeffrey says, mustard, ketchup? Yes, please. Yes. Yep. All right, so Jeffrey, all right, I'm going to let you know my email, right? I'll let you know in a sec. I'm going to give you time to type it out. I'm going to give you a minute to type it out, and then I'm going to say it, okay? I'm gonna read a couple of chats. See, I'm talking fast again. I'm going to read a couple of chats, and then I'm going to give you the email once you're ready. Fawn says, one of my family members had mayo on a hot dog, and yuck. I agree. Mayo is just cheeks, man. Mayo is cheeks. All my homies hate mayo. All right, Jeffrey. So it is Noah, and then P-A-C-H. Again, that's P-A-C-H 777 three sevens at gmail.com. That's my business email. Terry says, Noah, what do you do for a living? Restaurant crap. Serving the people. Serving the people. And you know what? I don't mind it. It's good money. It's good money. Helps me pay the bills. And I have a lot of bills. I have a lot of bills. And so does everybody. So. Oh my God, we got Sue in chat too? No way. Sue, welcome in, Sue. My girl, Sue. Jackie says, when they play Foodie Beauty, they have to play her on 1.50. We need to put her on 95. Wait, who's Foodie Beauty? I'm terrible at pop culture. I'm in my own world. Who's Foodie Beauty? Is that a cooking channel? Jackie, I need you to lie to me. My small brain can't comprehend. Roxy says, I captured some really good spirit pics. Really? I would like to send them to you to see if that's okay. That is totally okay. I would, Roxy, if you can, I would recommend going back a little bit to hear me say the email once more. But if you want, I can say it again. I'm just gonna give you time to get ready. So I'll give you my email in just a second. Actually, you know what? I'll do that for you. So when you're ready, I'll give you my email address. Tina says, don't let Carl Judas hear about dissing me on a hot dog. I know, right? Dude will shoot me if he heard me say that. You on 95. Jackie, I don't get it. I don't get it. Terry says, ew, I was a waitress for 1 month when I was 18. Never again. It was horrible. How so, Terry? I like it because of the money. But people can be crazy. Obviously, you guys know that. There's so many people out there that are freaking crazy, man. Oh my God. Some guy whistled at me today while I was serving him. I just ignored him. I was like, fuck you. Get out of here. You know what? That means you're going to wait another 10 minutes to get your food. Sorry. You whistled at me like a dog. So face the consequence. I am a petty bitch when it comes to serving. But I am really good at my job, though. Really good. It's just if you disrespect me, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Jack says, no, it was in the rabbit hole. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Context. That was the rabbit hole. Okay. I'm missing out a lot of chats. Jackie, I appreciate you being here, sister. Thank you for sticking around. I wish I can explain how much I missed you. Jeffrey says, thank you for your email, Noah. Of course. Sue says, any tips, Noah, on going to graveyard trying to capture spirits? IR light cameras. IR light cameras will do the trick. Grab a camera and you can go out and ghost hunt. That's all you need. No matter what time it is, if a place is haunted, no matter what time it is. So you can go to a cemetery during the day and you can capture something. And in fact, going out in the day is actually better for paranormal evidence than the night. Because with that shit, if you capture a freaking ghost, there are shadows, right? So shadow figures are null and void. But you can see better with an IR light camera during the day. So if you do capture something on the IR light camera during the day, you're golden. Terry says, I love mayo. Get out! Get the door! Get the door! Not fair. Annie loves mayo. Annie freaking loves mayo. I'm like, would you want mayo on your burger? Jackie says, LOL, we speed up Foodie Booty to 1.5. We need to slow you down to, yes. Yeah. 0.95. Sue says, oh no, the public are the worst to work with. Yes. Yeah. I think honestly, the hardest part of my job, well, the only really hard part, I can balance tables pretty well. The maximum tables I've had was 13 tables once. That's a lot of fucking people. But I think the hard thing when it comes to serving or when I'm bartending is the initial greeting. I hate greeting people. But outside of work, it's easy. But I just don't like the build-up in my head. It's like, okay, like, once the greeting is over with, it's fine. When I'm serving or bartending or whatever. But before I greet them, I'm like, fuck. Hate confrontation. But I still do anyways. Jeffrey says, talk to you soon. I'm going to eat supper. No worries, homie. I'll see you soon, brother. You and Lou, you take care out there. Much love to you and your family, homie. I will write you on your email soon. Have a good weekend in a week. Thank you, Jeffrey. You take care, homie. I appreciate you all the way, brother. Sue says, what about spirit boxes? Yes, but put it in the AM channel. Put them in the AM channel. Make sure you have an antenna on it. This freaking ambulance is outside. Do you guys hear that? Sue says, yes, no, I hate greeting anyone. Yes. Yeah, you and me both. But it's weird, though. Like, at work, I don't like greeting people, but outside of work, I'm fine with it. I don't know. I mean, you guys have seen me on my channel. There's various videos where I go up to people and ask, hey, do you know about the Jersey Devil? Or, freaking all that convention stuff and whatever. You guys have witnessed me approach people just fine. But I don't like it most of the time. But I am fine with it, I guess, sometimes. I don't know. It depends on my mood, I guess. I don't know. Jackie says, you would hate greeting me then? I would be charging into your arms. No, to me too. If I ever see in real life, Jackie, I'm going to give you a big hug. Mark says, I just hate humans. Everyone here is just fine, but everyone else outside this live, humans suck. Dogs are the way. Jackie can vouch for that too. Jackie knows. Terry says, that's why I ended up working in an optical lab making glasses. Limited interactions with the public. Outside of work, I can be social. At work, I can't deal with the disrespect from the public. Yes. Yep. How was that job, by the way? Oh, for 25 years, really? That's sick. Wow. Dedication. Sue says, is FM channel not reliable? It is not. It is not. All you're gonna get is interference. A lot of interference. Especially if it's like in a populated area, then we're cooked. We're cooked. So I believe that personally, FM channel on a spirit box, null and void. AM setting is where you get the crazy shit. Cats too, yes. Cats, Julie, yes. 3 little buggers, yep. They're so cute. Me too, Terry. I hate humans in public retail setting. Tiger, welcome in. Yo, it's me. And Trevor. Trevor, how's everything been with restoring everything with the tornado stuff? Donut was in chat earlier talking about poor thing. I'm not gonna get into his business or whatever, but a tornado hit in his area and it wasn't looking good. Really hope that you're doing well, homie. Really hope that you recovered well with the tornado stuff. Yeah. Tina says, I'm not a people fan. Tina says, that's why I work with dogs. Oh, dude, jealous. Oh, dude, that sounds like a dream, though. Sue, thank you. No, thank you. You are a legend, Sue. Roxy did not have to give me the £2, but thank you, Roxy. I appreciate that. Thank you. You did not have to do that. And how have I not? Okay, I meant to heart those, what's it called? Transactions, I guess. I meant to do it to Mark too, and Carla when she was still here. Tiger says, I've been doing lots of marching band activities lately. That's sick, dude. That's sick. How long have you been doing it? Julie says, I worked fast food as a teen and nurse for almost 20 years. Damn. And all working with people. How do you like that job, Julie? Did you like it? Roxy, again, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Hex in here? Hold on, Noah. And all what I miss. Noah, we had a lot of good conversations. But Hex, I'm very glad you're here now, homie. Holy crap. We got Hex in here. Handshake. Freaking love you, Hex. You're amazing. Tiger says, oh yeah, we're good now. We didn't move, but everything was super expensive. But our new house is better. Good. See, life turns around, dude. Life turns around. Always. It can get bad. Life can kick you in the nuts if you're a man. Kick you in the genitalia. But you'll get right back on the horse. Very glad everything's doing better, Trevor. Seriously. Very glad that your new house is even better. See, things work out. Things work out always. You're strong, dude. You're strong. You always kept your positivity. I'm very proud of you, you know. Trevor says, I know your comments came late, but I have been playing snare for over 4 years, starting middle school, and now I'm watching. Okay. There you go, bud. Roxy says, it's not... Oh, my batteries are done. Roxy says, it's not much, but it's something. You are a great guy. Thank you, Roxy. You have time for all of us. Yes. Thank you, Roxy, again. You're a legend. Jack says, oh, so Hex gets a hey, dude, man, fist hug. What do Fawn and I get? Hey now. Julie says, I love being a nurse. I was good at it. I miss it. I hate being disabled. So being a nurse is a strong job. I respect that, Julie. I respect that. I believe you were so good at it. I do believe you miss it. Tiger says, about my channels, they keep getting removed. And I genuinely don't know why. That's interesting. Huh. Terry says, I hope it gets better. It's been 2 years and I have hardly anything left. Having this depression, anxiety, and not being able to get my meds in the middle of all this sucks, especially with the withdrawals. Oh, Terry. I'm sorry. It will get better, though. It will get better. Depression is a freaking fickle. But it will get better. Jackie says, bastard. We caught up. No way we caught up. Does anyone have any questions? Let me know. Yes, Jackie, yep. It's a fickle... I wish I could swear, but I can't. Life sucks. I've lost everything and everyone. It's just me and my cat now. Cats are the way to go, though. Cats are the way to go. And Julie, you will find people. You will find people. Life is not always bad, though. You can come back. You can come back. I mean, like, for example, like what's a good example? Robert Downey Jr., right? He was in jail. His life was like, he lost everything, and then eventually through time, life turns around for him, and now he's famous. Now he has a lot of money. He has a beautiful wife. You know what I mean? People turn around. And to those who lost everything and everyone are the people that do get their lives turned around. It takes a while. It takes a while, but it does happen. It does happen. I truly believe that there's a higher chance of people coming back around when they lose everything. It only makes you stronger. It makes you stronger, and you can return back to form and better. Hell, Tagger on the chat right now. He lost everything. He lost his home. He lost it. He lost a lot of things. He lost his personal items. And he came back around through time, in time. I'm honestly, I want to say this. I am afraid of time. That's one of my biggest fears is time. Time and drowning. But time can heal. Time can allow you to heal. Sue says, it will get better. I have been off work sick with low mood for nearly a year now, and I'm going back in a couple weeks. Glad you're returning, Sue. The universe does not hate you, Terry. I had to move back to my hometown, and I swore I'd never come back. I hate it. I've had experiences where I lost things and had to return back to an environment that I was not comfortable in. I can't say I fully relate, but I've had experiences where I had to lose a lot and go back to an environment that I wasn't happy with, that I wasn't okay in mentally. But we do come back from it. But sometimes, Terry, the thing is, sometimes we do have to give up the thing that we want the most, even our dreams. But I don't believe the universe hates you at all. Mark says, it's been a sad week in the rock world. Yes, yep. A lot of people are passing on in the rock world, huh? No, Terry. Terry, that's how I felt. That's how the way that your chats is what I was thinking a couple months back. A couple years back, I mean. But you can absolutely return. Tiger says also, how do people become spirits when they die? What I believe in is that majority of where ghosts come from is that they don't understand that they are dead. That's pretty much the gist of it. Um, so how do people become? So when they trauma is what causes kind of is ghosts basically. A lot of times they just don't realize that something happened, and if it was a traumatic experience, it kind of imprints and causes historical history and time is what causes hauntings, and that's how they form. Roxy says, "What was your first encounter of a spirit?" 2021. I started investigating 2018, and it took me till 2021 for me to capture something. My first encounter of it. A lot of paranormal investigators, I find, they experience things at a young age, and that's how they become a paranormal investigator. A lot of times, because they're curious, of course, right? For me, I never had experiences when I was younger. I want to be a ghost hunter because of the shows that I used to watch, Zach Bagans, all that. But it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do. It took me until I was 19, which is very young. So thank God I started then, doing what I love. I do regret. Do I really regret it? I mean, I started at a young age, but sometimes in my mind, I do regret not starting earlier investigating. But at the same time, if I started to investigate earlier and upload on YouTube, I'd be super misguided to what I was using at the time, which was REM pods, EMF meters, freaking all these things that are not valid forms of evidence. So since I was misguided so early on when I first started investigating, if I was to upload on YouTube, I'd be screwed. My credibility would be gone because people will think that I'll be faking it. But my first encounter was in 2021. It took me a couple years of investigating to actually capture something, and it was in Rhode Island. The cemetery in Rhode Island, it was the border of Massachusetts and Rhode Island was inside the cemetery. You guys have seen it in some of my videos. It was a spirit named James, and he was sitting down. I captured him, and I brought out my hand. And I asked him if he could touch me, and he did. Felt on my fingers. That was my first spirit encounter ever. November 2021. Took me that long. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Roxy. I was so happy, New Mexico. I love it there. New Mexico sounds fun. I've never been. What state are you on now? Where are you at now, Terry? What state are you at? Tiger says, I noticed that ship on the shelf, kind of like an old ship fan, but is that a galleon? I have no idea. I have no idea what ship that is, to be honest. Let's see. If I miss some chats, put it back into the, I might miss some chats, so retype it if I hear stuff. Let's see. No, Terry, vent all you like, please, seriously. If you want, say whatever you want to say. I want your voice to be heard too. I want everyone here to, everyone's chat to be great here. Heck says, I'm here for the gold mask, Noah. Yes. Eventually I'll put it back on. But Jackie doesn't like it, but that's okay. I get it. Julie says, basically, my entire life has been horrible. I must have been bad in the previous life, and I'm paying it now. I don't think so. I believe in karma, but not like that. Roxy says, if you die suddenly, you don't know you died, and you become unaware of your death. Yes. Yes. Yep. Or you do know sometimes that there's two different hauntings. There is intelligent, and there is imprinted. Intelligent hauntings are the way to go, because if you find that spirits are aware of what the hell is going on in the present, like they actually can see you, those are the spirits you have to be careful of. So if they know that they're dead and they're pissed off, those are the spirits I want. I want those spirits. Most of the spirits I've investigated don't really know that they're dead. I even have some proof on my channel. Well, I believe is evidence, at least. You're not old, Terry. 57 is not old. Very thankful you have your husband, Terry. Very thankful. Villa, welcome in, Villa. I don't really believe that as ghosts of S-Side, no, they're dead. It was the intent. So how are there so many from that? Wait, what do you mean? I think there is a lot more than not knowing they're dead. Yes, I mean, like I said, there is intelligent and there is imprints. Imprints are a time loop. They're residual. So like when you go out to investigate, if it's like especially war sites, when you go there, most of them don't really, it's a traumatic experience. They don't really know that they're dead. So they're loaded, like say, example, Battle of Gettysburg in Philadelphia, right? Oh, Pennsylvania, sorry, Pennsylvania. They can still be loading in the same cannon when they're dead, not knowing that they die. But there is, to add on, Villa, to what you said, there is ghosts. I'm not saying all ghosts are not aware that they're dead. There is some that are aware that they're dead and they're mad. I believe the ones that accept are just not there anymore. Florida. That's right, Florida. Mark says, we don't technically die, we become deceased. Deceased literally means to go away. We are made up of energy, which cannot be created or destroyed, or so maybe that energy just moves to another dimension. Yes. Could be, you never know. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. I'm sorry. "51's not even old either. I believe that 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s are not old. It's when you're like 95 is when you're old, in my opinion. Jackie says, I do not, being the minority, LOL, read The Mask. Yes. Yep. Yeah, you don't like the masks. Roxy says, my first encounter too, that's why I asked you. I know why I'm into the spirit world. What was your first encounter, Roxy? I want to know. Carla says, most don't know that they passed away. That's true. Yes. Yep. You know, Carla. Of course you know. Hex says 50s are the new 30s, 30s are the new 10s. Yes. Yes, Hex. You got it, bro. You got it. I still don't believe 57's old. There, I still don't believe 57's old. I may lose my home too. He told me last year he paid the house taxes. It was his responsibility to pay house taxes. He didn't for a couple years. I may lose my home. Julie, I pray for you. I really hope not. Fair enough, Terry. Yeah, that is. Um, I don't want that for you too, Terry. I really don't. Alex, welcome in. Hey, how are you been? It's been a long time since I saw you live. I know, right? It's been forever, Alex. Good to see you, homie. Holy crap! I almost said a swear, but I did not. Alex is in chat. Holy crap! Speaking from experience, 60 sure feels old, but guess what? Still 40 freaking years. Fawn says, I just made some more sweet tea, Noah. Hell yes, as you should. Jackie says, you are the age you feel, not the, yeah. Julie says, I've lived in the same house for 30 years. Damn. Noah, I feel 67 because this last year has really done a number. I believe it. I believe it, Terry. But 57 is not old. I believe that. I do believe the year has done a number on you. Hex says, what's your plan for Halloween? Okay, before I say my plan, Hex, I want to know what your plan is. My plan is to probably work. I'm probably scheduled because, like I said, my coworkers are all parents, so they're probably gonna be out with their kids. And excuse me, sorry. And be working. Come home. I'm gonna cook some seafood, and then I'm going to wait until 12 a.m. The same next day, technically, but to me, it's gonna feel like the same day. And then I'm going to a cemetery. And then I'm going to investigate it and see what happens. 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. every single Halloween. Every single Halloween, I go to a cemetery. I was going to go to, if you guys remember, the mansion, the abandoned mansion that I went to a couple years ago in 2023. If you guys recall that. That very haunted mansion that the ghosts slammed the doors around the house. And then I asked them, hey, are you the one slamming the doors? And then immediately on my spirit box, they said, I am. And then the crying that we heard, yada, yada. I wanted to go back to that location for Halloween because that place was just, I think the land was haunted, to be honest. I don't even think it was the mansion. I think it was the land. That place was insanely haunted. One of the best haunted location I've ever been to in my life. And before Halloween, it got demolished a couple weeks before Halloween. The whole bamboo structure got demolished by an excavator. And now, as of right now, that haunted mansion is now a parking lot. Fun. All right, so Hex says, making the rounds to relatives, good, and have more kids in their neighborhoods to hand out candy. Yes, dude. And scare a few people. I feel like it, dude. Scare as many people for me, homie. Scare as many people for me. Good on you. I think J-Mass and I, Jacob and I, are probably gonna go out on the hallways and have our bucket of candy for the kids that are around our apartment. That roam around the apartment a lot. In the hallways and the crap from other units. Tina says Halloween will be spent with my husband. Good. Having a nice, quiet anniversary dinner. That's awesome. Nice little peaceful, private dinner. Anniversary? Wait a minute. It's a double whammy? Tiger says, I'm a history fan. World War I mostly. I know a lot. Trust me, I believe it, bro. I believe it. You definitely know more on that subject than I do. Villa says, I'm hoping my sister can babysit for me so I can go a Halloween party. Villa, that'd be freaking sick. I hope so too. Alex says, do you put tape on your rings? I put tape on my rings. I do not. Somehow I managed to find the right size for my rings. I don't remember how, but I'll put tape in my rings. Huh. Villa says best Halloween was when I went to Pluckley to ghost hunt. Villa, you have to explain more. What's Pluckley? Yeah, Terry, it does suck. It is what it is, though. Tiger says, I remember that time when you uploaded them. Yes. That was an interesting time on my channel. It's good times. Good times. Tiger says, I've been watching since early 2023, and I'm not really an OG. Oh, I see early 2023 is pretty OG because 2021, it was just one upload a month. Not even because of the car crash that I was in and lost my car and lost a lot of the whatever, but and a lot of things that happened after that was freaking nuts. Then 2022 was 2 videos a month, and more shit happened. Cameras inside my apartment, and then being stalked, and then all the other things that happened that were nuts. Broken arm, and then there's more to it. But then 2023 was when I really started to upload every single week. So starting from the very first week of January 2023 is when I started uploading one video a week. So went from one video a month, barely, 2021, to get my feet in the water. 2022 was amping it up just a little bit, get myself settled with editing, trying to figure it out. 2023 was, okay, let's just go at it. Video every week. No more, no less. So I believe 2023 is pretty OG, Trevor, because of the fact that at that point, I've only really uploaded like 30 videos. Fawn says, I do miss that big mansion that got torn down. Yeah, it was a really good mansion. 1901. What else did I capture there? I caught, oh yes. Oh my God. Okay, that's another thing. Spirits. They can be very, there's different types of hauntings with, what I'm going to say is, for example, ghosts can be there for family. In cemeteries, they can be there because they're buried there. And there is hauntings that are territorial. The mansion that I used to go to, that abandoned mansion that got torn down, was very territorial. On my spirit box, it was one night, it was 4 hours, I believe, into the investigation. Annie and I were inside. We were at the main spiral staircase of that mansion. Pretty enormous place. On my spirit box, I caught, there's a cop. At that point, I'm like, Annie, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm freaked the fuck out now. That was the first time I was ever afraid while ghost hunting. I was like, there's police. We are both going to get arrested. We gotta get the fuck out of here. There was no cop. That ghost was trying to it was trying to get rid of me. And so it did. And then, right when the ghost said there's a cop, both me and Annie froze. And Roxy, like I was saying about fear. Fear is healthy. We froze and we were shitting our pants. And guess what happened after we were afraid? They all came out. Upstairs, mind you, we were up and down the stairs, up and just 3 floors on this mansion. 4 hours into the investigation, we know nobody's in this mansion. Especially past midnight. No one's in this mansion. After the ghost said there's a cop, we, no joke, heard fucking footsteps and children giggling. That's not the only time we heard children giggling in this mansion. But there was children giggling upstairs. I truly believe that those motherfuckers up there manifested themselves because of our emotions. Julie, don't let go, honey. Don't let go. Please. You remind me of me a couple months ago. God damn it. Pink House. Yes, Fawn. Pink House. That's federal land. That's government land. And I trespassed in that motherfucker, not knowing it was government land. And I filmed it. And that's for the channel members now, not for the public. So, but that pink house is torn down now, Fawn, for sure. Go on. Tina says, yes, we were married on Halloween in costume. That's badass, dude. That's awesome. He was Frankenstein's monster. Now was the bride of Frankenstein, dude. That's sick. That's sick. Now that is something else right there. Wow. I respect that, Tina. I respect that. No other right time besides that. I used to live in Hastings. Now I live near Deal, Kent. I really hope I'm saying that freaking right, Jackie. Tagger says, hey, also, why is there a freaking, what is this? Small ass fly in my room. Get the fuck out of here. Go burn on the candle, bro. Tiger says, hey, also, remember that time you got that haircut and you look like that one serial killer? Oh, is that, what's the name? Low-key felt bad for you that time? Damn. What was it? I get compared to, my look. What's the, name? Richard Ramirez. I get not a lot anymore, but I used to get you look like Richard Ramirez. I'm like, it was Michael Jackson, Richard Ramirez, Slash when I had my hat on, and my sunglasses. What else? I think that's it. Oh, and Marilyn Manson Jr. Fawn says it's 52 degrees outside and cloudy in Indiana. Okay. Right now I believe it's the same. I don't know if it's cloudy. I think it is cloudy because it's gonna rain tomorrow. So Fawn, I think I'm in the same boat as you, my friend. Villa says Pluckley is a small village in Kent, UK. Okay. It's the most haunted place in England. Dude, England, I believe England is just since it's so old. And the history is so immense, so many wars. I truly believe that England is, no matter where you go, man, you're gonna fucking see shit. Per capita or something, basically every place in the village is haunted. I believe it. One of the places I saw captured something. I would love to see it, my friend. Jagger says, I think you was around 2.5K when I found you. Now you're 8.1. Yes, I think you came around, Jackie, when honestly, I actually think our anniversary is coming up, right? Because Jackie, you subscribed like next week, right? Is it next week or is it this week? Watch it be today. It's somewhere around now. It's definitely October. It's definitely late October is when we both met each other. That's crazy. Happy anniversary! Alex says, dude, I had people coming to my house. Some people are trying to get into my house. I will get cameras because it's really uncomfortable. Oh, bro, that's freaking awful. Even last year, my address got leaked by the police. No, it was my home. What's it? No, it wasn't my address. It was my hometown. But I feel like with a little bit of research, they can fucking find my address. Not the police, but the people who were after my ass. After myself getting arrested, they were after me. Death threats constantly, dude. At that point, I thought that I was going to get I thought people were gonna show up to my house. I was scared. That was nuts. Let's see. Terry says, what's the name of this house so I can look for your video? The pink house or the mansion? I lost the context there, Terry. I'm sorry. I rambled too long. Oh, Terry, it would be so sick. You and I ghost hunting in England. It'd be pretty cool. Tagger says, I do remember when you were at like under 1K. Yeah, that's OG, Trevor. That's OG, bro. That's OG. Jackie says, how do you remember that? Because I care. Because I care. I care about all of you. Julie says, I thought York was the most haunted. As always, the most haunted. Most haunted this, most haunted that, most haunted here, most haunted there. Even my title is I have to really freaking do that because YouTube won't accept you otherwise. The most haunted place in Vermont. Is it really though? I don't know. Could be. You know, it's always the most haunted this. It's, you know, the most haunted spot. Roxy says, my story is too long, but I still remember it. My first encounter of a ghost, I will never forget. That's why I believe in spirits or ghosts. Yeah. The first encounter, you never ever forget. Terry, I'd be the same if once I ever get married and my wife goes, I don't know if I want to stick around. Let's see. No, you'll not die alone, Julie. Come on. At least you didn't get caught, Noah. Yes, that's true. Yeah, the pink house. Yep. Yeah, thank God it didn't blow up. Because if it did, I'd be in jail. God damn it. Yeah, good to know it's government land now. Good to know it's government land. Wow. Never do that again. Good to know. Now the government's shut down. I think if that house was still there, I'd be just fine trespassing, I think. Maybe. England has about 100 most haunted pubs. Yep. Even in my town right now, the town that Jacob and I are living in, we have a haunted pub, a haunted dive bar. And my coworker works there as a bartender, and she says she claims she catches a kid that a spirit kid that's there. What's his name? Is it Max? I don't remember, but I keep trying to get my team on the way over there and asking the owners, but I don't know. She keeps saying, my coworker keeps saying, "Oh, you can come in," but like at the same time, I get the vibe that we're not gonna be allowed. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where like they say it, "Oh, you can come in," but you know it's not gonna happen. It's like, bro. That's okay though. No worries. I get it. It's a dive bar, so if the place closes down, or if the place is closed for the night, and my team gets there to investigate, there is alcohol everywhere. So I understand why they wouldn't trust us, because the owner doesn't know me or my team. So I can understand why they wouldn't allow us in if we fully asked. Jay says, most haunted or demon in the title get more clicks. Exactly, Jay. Yep. You know it. And I'm going to watch Ghost Hunters. Oh, yeah, I'll watch Jason Haas. The one that was torn down that's super haunted. Crap, hold on, Terry. 1 second. 1 second, Terry. Okay, the name of the house, the name of the title of the, I think the title of the video was Pissing Off Ghosts at an abandoned haunted mansion. I think it's as simple as that, if I remember right. Man, if we had Sarah here, she would help us out with sending the link. But Sarah's gone. She didn't like some of my content, poor thing. I fucked up a couple times with my videos, and I thought I lost some friends here. God damn it! I miss the people that left too. I still care about them, even though they'll never come back. Sarah, Paul, who else? There's so many more. It will come to me. Parasolo. Gabriel. Bobby's back, thank God. I thought Bobby was gone forever, but he returned. Thank God, my man. I was getting death threats, Julie, because of an abandoned house that I trespassed in. I made the mistake of showing the signs, which I told myself never to do, and it was a mistake. It was the hell is the word? Oversight. It was an oversight. I didn't really fully process the video while I was editing before I uploaded it. So I uploaded it, and then someone called the police, and they were like, "Hey, this guy I'm watching on YouTube freaking is trespassing in my town." And the cops were like, "Okay, let's get him up here." So I got arrested or whatever, yada, 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 yada. And then I would get death threats saying they're going to kill me. Obviously, yeah, that's what death threats are, Noah. But yeah, there's people that you can even see it on social media too. There's a lot of people say this is not only DMs, this is everywhere. If you really look into it, people are saying that they're gonna shoot me, gonna find my house and fucking kill me. Nuts. Just because I trespassed over a land that isn't yours. And also, when I trespassed in that land and I went to court, the people who owned the house, the abandoned house, they didn't show up either because they didn't care about it. So why do the townies care about it when the owner of the abandoned house does not give a shit about it? Whatever. That was nuts. That was a crazy time. Even Annie was getting hell. Poor thing. I did not mean to have her into this mess, but she was with me during the time. I didn't know that we were gonna get in trouble, so I filmed her too. So she got a lot of it too. Poor thing. She did not deserve that. I deserve all of that. I deserved all of that, those issues. She did not deserve any of that. She shouldn't have been any part of that. Poor thing. Chris, Fresh Blood Cemetery is forever #1 top scary and haunted. Yes, that's a crazy place, dude. You were asking last year, dude. You were like, "Yo, when's the Precious Blood Cemetery video coming out?" It finally happened. It finally happened, homie. I'm not sure if you watched it. It came out in May, I believe. It was that night. I stayed overnight. There was a couple times this year where I stayed overnight. But one of them was uploaded on YouTube. That was meant for you, homie. That was meant for you. I was thinking about you. Mark says, I can see every castle being haunted. I've visited loads, and there's always something in them. They're very spooky. I freaking bet. In England, dude? Wild. Roxy says, Noah, thank you so much for listening to me. My first time to tell anyone about my hauntings and as a child spirit world. You are the best. You are the best. You are the best. Terry says, oh, Sarah's gone? What made her and the others leave? Sarah left. All respect to her. She's an amazing woman. She left because she said my live streams were tacky. Because the fact that there was people in here that were um, saying some vulgar things, very inappropriate things, and it was my bad. I was uncomfortable, so what I would do was laugh it off instead of addressing it, and that was my mistake. So I would let them be inappropriate when in my mind I knew it wasn't right and I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. But I'll laugh it off and move on to the next chat because I was like, eh. And then she took it the wrong way. Uh, she thought that I was just allowing it, which technically I was because I was just, trying to freaking read everyone's chat. I was trying to read everyone's chat and I shouldn't have read hers. Read the inappropriate stuff, but I did. So that was my mistake. And she's gone because there was a video also on top of that stuff that was happening. Where, I mean, with abandoned places, it is exploring abandoned places is a edgy thing to do, right? When you go in there, you're gonna see a lot of graffiti. A lot of graffiti that's very inappropriate. You're gonna see a lot of abandoned locations with pornography everywhere. There was a time on my channel where I was uploading like 5 videos a week. One week happened in April where I was gone for a month, absent on YouTube. And then in order for me to make up my 4 to 5 weeks of being absent, I had to upload 5 videos in a week. And that's what I did. But quality control wasn't really there. I would do my best to get all these videos out. One of them made Sarah kind of uncomfortable because quality control wasn't there. There was a video that I went to an abandoned place. There was a lot of pornography everywhere, and I censored them. But it was during a time where I was depressed, and when I came into this house, this abandoned house with all this pornography, I honestly, my vibes were completely off. I was like, I don't care. I had no passion to upload at this time, but I was still doing it. And I was filming, and I'm like, I really don't care about this right now. I don't care about filming. I wasn't mentally there. So when I filmed that house full of pornography, I was like, this reads that, this reads that, here's this fridge, I'm not gonna open it, here's this. And that kind of made her upset because I was just calling out the pornography for what it was. Because at that point I did not give a fuck about filming. I was so over it. So that rubbed her the wrong way too, and she decided to unfriend me on everything and leave, which was fine. I do miss her. Oh yeah, also all of her friends came into that video and attacked me. Not attacked. Attacked is a very big word. They were just explaining their how they feel. I miss her. I miss Sarah. She was a good lad. Lad, like I'm in the UK. The fuck? She was a good woman. She was a good woman. But she's gone now. Paul, one of our channel members, Jackie, remember Paul. Paul was a good man. He is a good man. He still is a good man. He left because we had a phone call, and he's very religious. And he explained to me what I shouldn't be doing while investigating. And I respected his beliefs, of course. But I was just saying, hey, like, it is my channel. I want to do what I want to do. I want to piss off ghosts. That's what I want to do. If I want to use the Ouija boards in churches, I will. He didn't really believe in that. He didn't like that I did that. So I still kept doing it, even though I told him that I was going to keep doing it. And it seemed like he was fine with it until I kept uploading videos of the things that he didn't truly like, that didn't really go along with his religion. So he left. I miss him. I do. I still have his ring. I still have his gloves. I still have his books back here. I miss those people, man. God damn it. But I mean, mistakes happen. I know it's not really. I guess it's my business too, but yeah. I don't know, I'm just very. I'm very transparent. Let's see. Villa says most true castles will have seen a lot of death, both natural and violent. So it makes sense that something will be there. Yes, all of the battles of yeah, war, a freaking torture. Yes, yeah, that'll make it haunted for sure. Yeah, Parasol. I haven't seen Parasol in forever. I think he's gone, isn't he? I miss him too. Terry says if people are trespassing but not destroying anything, then who cares? True. And in that town, it was a different story to them. In New Hampshire, they are very territorial to their property, which is fine, which is totally fine. Um, yeah, mistakes happen. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was a mistake. Shit happens, you know. It was my bad. I take all accountability for that. That was my mistake. But with what I believe in stuff, I'm still going to continue with what Ouija boards, trying to spawn in Satan. I'll do that. I'll do whatever I can to summon something so I can capture something on camera. So I can't make everybody happy, right? I mean, that's just life. You can't make everyone happy. It's just, I do miss them. I really do. Even on her, on one of the comments, she was like, "Oh, you'll miss me so much." That's true. It's like, "Oh, he'll miss me being a mod." That's true. Yeah, yeah. I will. I will miss you being a mod. You were an amazing person, man. Anyways, move on. Move on, Noah. Move on. Jay says some people can be horrible. It's sad. True. Terry says you don't deserve death threats. No one does. That's true too. Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, good to know that Parasol is going live tomorrow. Mark says that's crazy. I didn't know about the death threats. Just for documenting an abandoned building? Yes. Yeah. New Hampshire is pretty interesting. I like that state, but goddamn, some of the people there, man, I'm telling you. Not all of them, obviously, just some of them. Just like how it is here in Massachusetts and everywhere else. There's just some people that are just crazy. Roxy says, sounds like you had to be very careful getting into YouTube videos. Yes. Scares me sometimes to even go there. Yeah, that's the thing with videos is that like you can't, you can't make people happy. You have to tread lightly with a lot of things. With me, I'm very honest with my stuff, so I want to with abandoned buildings, I'm just showing you guys what it really is like. I'm documenting it. If there's freaking, I'm going from now on to ignore every single bad thing I come across. Yes, I'll censor things like family photos and pornography and everything. But we do have to be careful for sure. YouTube can be crazy, man. Tiger says, wait, what happened to the camera? Did you get a new one or a new phone? Same phone. Why is it blurry? It might go out of focus for a second because I'm tapping the screen. Jay says, blaming you for the graffiti in the banana is like blaming the weatherman for rain. Well, to be fair, in their defense, respectfully, in their defense, it wasn't the graffiti. But it is a part of, Jay. They weren't mad really about the graffiti. They were mad about me just saying what truly was in front of my face. Yes, I censored everything, but I was like, here's this pornography, which I should have done that. But for the longest time, I've been doing that. If I go into a band place and there's something inappropriate, I won't show it on camera. Sometimes I'm like, Annie, there's a giant schlong over here. Check this out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, something stupid. Like, I don't get it. I've always been that way, so I'm surprised that people that were dedicated to this family were offended by that. When my whole channel was always about shock value, right? My whole channel is all about shock value. It's all about shit. He fucking did this. You know what I mean? It's stupid, but it is sad. I truly miss Sarah. I really hope that she's doing well. All the best wishes to Sarah. Sarah was in her 50s. She was young. She was a young girl. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Yeah, we all change, yeah. Pianimations, welcome in, homie. Good to see you here. Saw your comments the other day. Thank you for tuning in, homie. Terry says people aren't very forgiving. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't think that Sarah. Move on, Noah. Move on. Alex says, I feel bad for you. Deserve better. I feel bad for Sarah. I didn't mean to make her upset. Okay, you know what? Let's not move on. Let's talk about this. I took that back. Bring it over here. I want to feel. I didn't mean to make Sarah upset. That's the thing. And it's been months, right? So like it's been months. It's water underneath the bridge. Nothing's, at least for my end. I don't know about her, but I don't think she gave me a chance to apologize. So the next live stream, I was apologizing. I think you remember that, Jackie. Remember that time I was apologizing for my mistakes? I was hoping that Sarah would see that. Because I was directly saying that to her too, down that live stream, and she wasn't there. She was gone. She was gone. She was already gone. She up and left. She didn't give me a chance. Is what it is. People aren't very forgiving. Yeah, for sure. I guess it might be a blessing in disguise because maybe she wasn't a true supporter, anyways. I guess. I don't know. She was, but maybe she didn't really know. But she also made assumptions too. But that's not our story. Yeah, Paul's gone too. Yeah, I miss Paul, man. But a lot of people come and go. It is what it is, But it just sucks because I don't want you guys to go. I want you guys to always be here. You and I both can freaking chat forever. I don't fucking care. Roxy says, a lot of people say if you are into the paranormal, you're a depressed person. Do you agree? No, I don't agree. Fawn says, no one can change you what you do, Noah. Yes. I mean, I'm forever always going to do what I do. I'm not going to change it. I mean, I guess I'll change my approach to, yes, I'm not going to call out the things that I've see that are kind of inappropriate. I learned my lesson on that, but it's just also at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Okay, no worries, Trevor, no worries. Jay says, you do you. Yes. Yeah, let them find another channel. That's fine. Yes, we can't please everyone. That's fine. That's normal. That's life. We can't please everybody. Mark says, I can't understand why some people follow paranormal channels if they get offended by doing paranormal things like Ouija boards. That's also another thing too. It seems really crazy to me, to be honest. Yeah, I was shocked because I get it, his beliefs, and that's totally understandable. With his religion, I totally get it. But I'm shocked that he would go out of his way and support me, knowing that I was doing things that his religion doesn't accept. Very interesting. Hey, Freestyle, welcome in. Hey, Noah, I didn't know you had a live. I was out working in the yard on our deck. Oh, that's sick, dude. That's sick. How is it coming along? Freaking Freestyle's in here. Excuse me. Before I go, last summer, I had a dream of being in my Nana's upstairs room, staring at a couch. And music got louder and louder, her house. I have seen things to the side of my eye. Any explanation? Okay, hear me out. I believe that shadow figures often come out on your peripheral vision. That might be something. But if that's a dream, then null and void. I mean, being in Nana's, that could be. I don't believe it's paranormal, to be honest, Trevor. Trevor says my sister also had a sleep paralysis there too when she was younger. That's the thing. I don't believe that sleep paralysis is anything paranormal. Oh shit! I was stuck. Was I okay? Is everything? Hopefully my live's not blurry and fricked up. Villa says, OMG, I thought you were gonna say like 18. They need to grow the fuck up. 50s and throwing a wobbly over stuff like that. It's giving boomer care. No, I mean, I don't know. I honestly, Villa, I wouldn't say that. Yes, they were in their 50s, but they were just expressing how they felt, and um, I mean, I understand why they would be mad. Um, but I don't think she was a Karen in any way. She was a good person. Just surprised she would bring her people from her Discord to say stuff to me that I'm like, well, I don't know. Weird. Terry says, oh, well, I do like your style. Thank you, Terry. Jesus is forgiving and we are supposed to be like Jesus. Yes. Yes, you remember Paul, Terry. You remember Paul. Yeah. My man, I miss him. Wherever he is right now in Canada, God bless. God bless. Alex says, in the future, maybe Sarah will come back. It will take time. She will talk to you again. I don't think so, to be honest. I'm a pretty positive guy, but I truly think that she's gone forever. It would be cool that she would come back. Goddamn miss her, but Terry says, what a shame. Well, I'm not easily offended at all. I'm not going anywhere. Well, thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. That's the audience I want. That's the family I want, is people that are not offended over things that I do, because my whole channel is all about shock. You know what I mean? I feel like not a lot of people yell at the ghosts. I personally think that what's the word for it? Here we go again. The fuck's the word for it? How to know a place is haunted is to go out of the gate with it. Go right out the gate. Start pissing them off. That's what I believe in. Unless that there is things that I tread lightly in. Native grounds, I don't do that. I'm very respectful. If there's any children, I don't piss off any of them because they're children. The spirits that I piss off are the ones that are reported to hurt children, to hurt old people, to hurt elderly, whatever. You know what I mean? But if I'm not getting anything, then I'm going to go around the gate and start pissing them off. But not a lot of people would do that. I find that kind of helps things, help things get things going. You know what I mean? Get them riled up. Because what I want is evidence. I'll do whatever it takes for evidence. If that means to piss them off, I will. But not in native grounds. I won't ever do that. I don't. Native grounds is something that I will investigate, but I'll investigate respectfully. Or children graves, I'll be nice to, obviously, so on and so forth. Villa says no reason, or even a Ouija boards, right? Like using like figure eights on a Ouija board. A lot of people are like, oh shit, like you can't do that. You can't let go of the planchette and without saying goodbye. But like the whole channel is all about like doing the opposite of what people don't want to do, or too scared to do. Like I'll do Bloody Mary in the mirror like 5 times or 3 times or whatever it is, and nothing's gonna kill me. I mean, hell, this freaking doll. This motherfucker is broken as hell. I've caught things from this motherfucker and had to beat the shit out of it to get something out of it. unfortunately. Poor thing. I feel so bad, but I patched her up, though. She's fixed. But like, who would do that? Okay, Villa says, no reason why you shouldn't call out the weird things you see in abandoned places. It is an edgy topic, you know? Like, it is, and no matter what, you're going into it. It's most of it's trespassing. Most of it's covered in kid slop paint everywhere, with the N word everywhere and the F word everywhere and everything. You know what I mean? Like, you're going into it knowing that there's gonna be freaking inappropriate, offensive crap. So yes, you're right, Villa. You see a big old purple Stacey, you shout out, and then yes. But I'm not, obviously, like with graffiti, I'm gonna ignore the graffiti, but if there's things there that are from the owner, I will call it out. Jackie says, right, honey, it is nearly 1 a.m. I need to crash. No worries, Jackie. Thank you for sticking around, my friend. I'll hopefully see you soon. Have a good night, okay? Really hope you're still here so you can hear me say my goodbyes, because I don't want to leave you hanging by accident. All right, Jackie, have a good night. Much love. I'll see you soon. You take care out there. Have a good day tomorrow, and the next day, 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 the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, Jackie, the next day. Tiger says, oh, by the way, her husband died in 2013. Okay, interesting. That might be something. Tina says, I'm new here, and I don't know of these people, but if they truly cared for you, their works have come to you and their concerns, and not just walk away mad. And that's just my outsider opinion. Tina, thank you. I really hope that you stick around, my friend, because you are an amazing person. Thank you for sticking around. I'm grateful for you. And thank you for sticking around for this long. I appreciate it. Alex says, I will love to ghost hunt in a graveyard. Be freaking sick, right? Fawn says, I'm not offended by you doing these videos, Noah. Yeah, I mean, all of you have thick skin. All of you have thick skin. I mean, we are what we attract, right? You guys have thick skin. I have thick skin. Thank you, Fawn. We are going to head off. We're going to head off now. It's almost 3 hours, which is insane. I didn't realize that until now. Holy crap. I just checked. Damn! That's awesome. Am I blurry? I think I'm fine. All right, chat. I want to try to say my goodbyes to every single one of you. Let's see. All right, Fawn, have a good night. Terry, have a good night. Yes, Terry, I know you have thick skin. You're a strong woman. 3 hours, yep. Terry, much love. Thank you for being here, my friend. I'm grateful for you. Who else I want to say goodbye to? Who else? Come on. I want to see people, because I don't want to miss any of you. I want to make sure I say goodbye to every single one of you. Villa, much love. I'll see you soon. Mark, my man. Great catching up with you. Great catching up with you too, homie. I can't speak English. Mark, I appreciate your 13 months. That means a lot, homie. Thank you. Jay, thank you for sticking around, homie. I appreciate you still being here. And I want to have you know, Jay, I appreciate you being a channel member for as long as you could. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm grateful for you, homie. All right, Bill, have a good night too. I'll see you soon. Tina, thank you for sticking around for this long, like I said. And I'm very glad you joined this channel, his family. Thank you. Tina, have a good night. Much love. Mwah! Roxy says, not everyone is understanding in the way we think of the paranormal world. We are special people that can see things that others can't. We are gifted. Yes. Roxy, much love. I love you. I'll see you soon, hopefully, because I've not seen you in forever. I'm very grateful you are here now. It's been, what, 5 months? 6 months, maybe? Alex, even you, homie, I haven't seen in forever. Bye, it's nice to see you. That's mostly my fault because of the fact that I haven't been live. Bye, it's nice to see you again. I hope you stay safe and have a good week or good night. Always stay spooky. Always stay spooky. Happy Halloween to you, Alex. Stay spooky out there, bro. Of course, Tina, you're always welcome here, my friend. Always welcome here. Hex is still here. Thank fucking God. Hex is still here. Hex, you are an amazing person. Thank you for sticking around, my friend. Much love to you. You and your family, Hex. You are genuinely amazing. Who else? Anyone else want to say their goodbyes? Go ahead. I don't want to miss any one of you. Is my camera blurry? Is that what it is? Because it looks like this light is like very, not saturated, very blurry, I guess. Blurry. I love this family too, Jay. You and I both. We're family. Of course, Terry, anytime. If you want to DM me, DM me. Please. I'm here to listen to you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Terry, much love. Mwah, to you. Is Julie still in here? I don't want to miss Julie if Julie's still in here. I'm not leaving until everyone says their goodbye. I guess that's it. Good. Yes, that's right. DM me if you like. Please. Is it everyone? There can't be everyone. There's more people in here. Oh, you were calling for Julie a minute ago? Yeah, where is she right now? Where's Julie right now? That's okay. Well, Julie, if you're watching, have a good night, my friend. Freestyle. Okay, Freestyle's in here. Freestyle, much love to you. You and your family. I will love one day to see this fucking deck because this deck must be fantastic. You and your husband was doing an excellent job. Good job. Excellent job. You and your family, you and your kiddos, your hubby, every single one of your family, Freestyle. I love you and your family. Thank you for tuning in. Good, Terry. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, totally understandable. I think that's everyone, huh? That's right, Freestyle. Yep. How have I not seen your? Did you post your deck? Work in progress. I must have missed it if you did. That's everyone. I think that's everyone. I think we got everybody. Have a good night, Freestyle. Okay, y'all. Take care out there. I'll see y'all soon. Mwah.